They say in entertainment you should never work with animals. At Summer Institute, you should never follow the student speakers, so I'm glad I get to go first. Every school year, I start off letting my students know a few things about myself. My dad was in the Air Force. My husband was in the Marines. So with our high number of military students on our campus, I can relate to military life. I let them know that my oldest daughter, Christina, is a sophomore studying astrophysics at the University of Oklahoma. Thank you. And my youngest daughter, Suzanne, is just starting high school. So I'm used to drama. I also did have successful cataract eye surgery on the eyes in the back of my head, and I can see everything that happens in my classroom. Everybody has a different way in which AVID entered their lives. Mine occurred when I was teaching pre-AP World Geography, and I had a student who tried to get over something on me. I required a major notebook and was sitting down one night to grade these and was surprised when I found one that was just a little too familiar. You see, this AVID student by the name of Jenna had borrowed a notebook, copied the required worksheets, whited out the person's name, you know what's coming, wrote her name over the blank spot and tried to turn it in. This would have worked, except she picked her best friend's notebook. You see, her best friend, who was also an AVID student, loved to draw beautiful, detailed flowers, butterflies, but not just one or two. She had to do a complete border on every single page she ever handed in. So imagine my surprise seeing these doodles again. So frustrated by what had happened, I picked up the notebook, stormed down the hall to see the AVID teacher, walked in and said, "See what your AVID students did?" Don't you love it when teachers do that to you? After sitting down, coming up with a compromise for the notebooks, I started learning more about the AVID program, about its successes and opportunities at Harker Heights High School. And before I knew it, not only had I agreed to be part of the AVID site team, attend Summer Institute, but I was going to be the new AVID elective teacher that fall. I started off teaching AVID 1 freshmen. Every single morning, I started off with the same mantra in my head, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Those of you who have taught this special group know exactly what I'm talking about. Starting off the school year, waving that drop form in your face, everything being do or die, and not believing that they do have the skills to be successful in that pre-AP class. They settle down, they listen to you, they start using tutorials better, keeping their binder a little bit more organized, and then they do find that they're successful. I was able to follow these students to their 10th grade year. They listened to me a little bit more, took better notes, would email me in a panic about an assignment, or come to talk to me with trouble with a teacher. During the summer between these students' 10th and 11th grade year, the AVID program had the wonderful opportunity to move to the cabañas. That's our nickname for portables at our high school. While cleaning out the AVID classroom, I came across a basket. Getting ready to throw it out, not thinking much about it, I stopped and did a double take. Looking down, so moved by what I saw, I had to sit in a chair. And with tears streaming down my face, I picked up the items out of the basket. Crayons, broken, worn down, ripped. To me, I saw these crayons as our AVID students. Brittany, who has shared a life secret only with me. Manuel, who struggles to make ends meet and help support his family. Andrew, who tries to balance high school life and taking care of his disabled brother. And Tennille, who tries to make the sense out of death of two of her closest friends. Even with these crayons removed, this basket will always carry their mark, just as I will always be touched by my students, being able to see past what others saw as a throwaway item, I see the most precious gift, our AVID students. Thank you.